Hi everyone, this is Dr. Lakshmi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will talk about hypothyroidism. It is one of the most common disorder throughout in India. The main cause of hypothyroidism is autoimmune thyroiditis or Hashimoto's thyroiditis. In this condition, our immune system will fight against our own thyroid gland and reduce the production of thyroid hormones. And deficiency in iodine can also lead to hypothyroidism. Other factors which disturb the function of thyroid gland is any radiation therapy which is done as a part of cancer treatment, thyroid surgery which is done as a part of any other diseases, medicines which we are taking for heart diseases and mental illness like depression, and any physical stress or mental stress will lead to disturbed function of thyroid gland and it will lead to hypothyroidism. Other kind of thyroiditis and any disorders which affects the function of hypothalamus and pituitary gland can also lead to hypothyroidism. Thyroid is a butterfly shaped gland situated in front of our neck. It is one of the most important glands in our body because this gland will regulate the function of our body's metabolism. If there is any disturbance in the function of thyroid gland, it will affect the function of other organ and organ systems. Now let's see the symptoms of hypothyroidism. Puffiness around the eyes and face, hair fall, dry skin, feeling extremely tired, inflammation in the heart and lungs, pain over the joints and muscles, infertility both in men and women, menstrual irregularities, edema in the lungs, increased blood pressure, increased LDL level, that is cholesterol levels. All these are the common symptoms of hypothyroidism. In patients, all the symptoms may not be visible, but when patients are approaching the doctors, they will ask them to run a thyroid function test. And when we do the test, we will get a result showing that the thyroid hormones, that is T3 and T4 hormones, will be less than the normal level, and the TSH hormone, that is thyroid stimulating hormone, will be high. Now let's see the Ayurvedic perspective of hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism can be compared to Kabha Pradhanaja Tridoshaja Vyadhi. Here in the thyroid gland there is Kabhavaranam and Agni Dushti. In Ayurveda, in order to cure hypothyroidism, you have to take care of three things to make your thyroid gland to function properly. The three things are Ahara, Vihara and Aushadam. That is your food, your daily regimen. It includes your sleep and your exercise, and the third one is medicines. So first let's talk about Aharam. Let me tell you which food you have to avoid. Fatty, oily food you have to avoid. Don't take too sweet food items. Avoid processed food, junk foods, avoid refrigerated foods, and don't skip your meals. Instead of skipping your meals, you can take small quantity of food in equal interval time. Maybe 3 hours once you can take small quantity of food so that your food will get digested faster, you will get enough energy and there won't be storage of fat. And when you are drinking water, try to have lukewarm water. And one more thing you have to take care, when you are taking your solid food, don't drink water. Either you can drink 30 minutes before your food or 30 minutes after your food. And try to drink minimum 10 to 12 glasses of water in a day. Now let me tell you which all food items you can have. You can have whole grain, millets, and you can go for fresh vegetables, green leafy vegetables, carrot, beetroot, etc. And there is a general belief that hypothyroidism patients should not take cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, etc. because it contains a compound called as goitrogen. But if you are properly cooking these vegetables and taking it, it won't affect the function of thyroid gland. But if you are taking it in the form of salads without properly cooking it, it will affect the functioning of thyroid gland. So if you like these vegetables, you can properly cook these vegetables and have it. Try to include these things when you are cooking your food. That is turmeric, black pepper, clove, cumin, cardamom, garlic, ginger in your diet so that it will increase your digestive fire and it will increase your metabolism. Instead of curd, you can have buttermilk. because it is light to digest and it will increase your metabolism. You can have 1 glass of buttermilk in a day, and you can have 5 to 10 grams of black cumin seeds weekly. You can take 10 grams of black cumin seeds and powder it, and you can add little bit of jaggery, and you can make small balls like in 10 grams of black seed and little bit of jaggery you can make 2 to 3 small balls, and you can have these balls 2 to 3 days in a week. Next is Viharam, that is your daily regimen. In that first comes your sleep pattern. Try to wake up early, at least by 6 o'clock in the morning you can wake up. It will stimulate the function of your thyroid gland. And don't sleep during the day, and try to go to bed early, at least by 10 in the night, and try to do minimum 30 to 45 minutes of exercise daily. You can do any cardiac exercises like walking, jogging, swimming or cycling. And if you are a person who knows yogasanam, you can do yogasanam like Surya Namaskaram, Bhujangasanam, Matsyasanam, Sarvangasanam, Halasanam, Simhagarjasanam, etc. because these will stimulate the function of thyroid gland and increase blood circulation towards your thyroid. And throughout the day, be active and happy. Now let me tell you a few natural remedies that you can try it in your home in order to balance the function of your thyroid gland. The first one is Punarnava. You can pluck fresh plant of Punarnava, the whole plant including the root you can pluck, and wash it thoroughly and grind it in the mixture, and take fresh juice of Punarnava 10 milli. That you can have it empty stomach in the morning or 1 hour before your breakfast. Same like that you can have 10 milli at evening around 6 o'clock. This will regulate the function of your thyroid hormone. And if you are unable to get fresh plant of Punarnava, you can get dry powder of Punarnava. Take 10 grams dry powder of Punarnava and boil it in 2 cups of water and reduce it to half a cup. And you can filter this decoction and have it at empty stomach 1 hour before your breakfast, and you can have it at evening around 6 o'clock. Next remedy is Giloy, that is Guduji. You can take dry powder of Guduji. 10 grams of powder, you can boil it in 2 cups of water and reduce it to half a cup. Filter the decoction and have it at empty stomach in the morning 1 hour before your breakfast, and you can have it at evening around 6 o'clock. This will stimulate the function of your thyroid gland. Next is Trifladi Churnam. You can have around 5 to 10 grams of Trifladi Churnam mixed with half glass of warm water at night before going to sleep. You can have this daily. And next remedy is castor oil. You can have around 10 ml of castor oil mixed with half glass of warm water or half glass of warm milk at night before going to sleep. You can have this castor oil weekly twice. Next is Shuddha Guglu capsules. You can have 2 capsules at morning and 2 capsules at night after your food, along with half glass of warm water. Try to have these remedies at least for 45 to 60 days in order to see visible changes in your thyroid function test. And there are Panchakarma treatments and internal medicines in Ayurveda in order to cure hypothyroidism. For that, you can consult an Ayurvedic physician and get the treatment. I hope this video was useful, and if you're watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends and relatives. And if you have any doubt, write it over the comment box section. I will reply to your comments. Thank you.